top of poly shorts. When you're doing the up run, don't even start thinking that you're at the top until you're at this intersection. And on the down run, be careful and look after your legs, minimize the impact. Hello, Dean. Oh, clumsy hands. Usually the coldest spot on the Comrades Route. Keep your warm kit with you until you through this dip, which is at the bottom of Tumble Inn. Long uphill now on the way up to Lion Park. Right on off road now. Last point on the Comrades Route. They may call it a down run, but as you can see from the route profile that will be on the screen, we've run plenty of up. So we are approaching Cato Ridge, and Dean White has just passed me. He's the organiser of Beloved Long Runs and this route tester. Does a lot of work for the running community. He's running far too fast. So this is the top of Harrison Flats. Now that sounds like a bit of a... yeah, it sounds like a bit of a misnomer to say the top of Harrison Flats. But it really is. Harrison Flats is uphill no matter which way you run it. I've just run steadily uphill for about 3k's. We'll get a reward now though. And this is where the kind of picturesque part of the Comrades Route starts. Oh, here we go. We've got 56 to go to Durban. Yeah, so this is the more picturesque part of the Comrades Route. You can see up there ahead of me, there's the Valley of 1,000 Hills. So we're going to turn left at Ntonga Caravan Park and head into the Valley of 1,000 Hills. Relatively shortly, going to go over Ntonga. My kids from the deaf school and handicapped to high-five us today. There's always a lane of kids here out the side of the road on Sunday Day, and they cheer everybody on from the leaders to the last guys, and they're really nice. Follow the route. Really look up. Part of the route known as Buy It Store. We've just gone over the little fake Ntonga, the intro to Ntonga, and as you can see, looming ahead of us is the hill which has turned many a comrade into mashed potato. Up we go. Top of Ntonga. All the water tables are manned by volunteers today. So Downrun Drummond now, and although the halfway circus will be here with all the music and everything, you would have been able to hear the music coming downhill. This isn't actual halfway distance, so we ran off today along the old Comrades Route. Freeway's obviously not available to us today, and we just picked over 44. On Comrades Day it'll be around about 43 k's run here, so still 47 to go. It's not actually halfway. Now lying to 1 kilometre up the road. Here's after seat. All cap comes off. Apparently that's supposed to give you good luck in the second half. Right, so we're at Comrades Wall, and I spoke about fake halfway at Drummond. This is actual halfway, so when you get here, take your time slip, and that is your half split. This is a wall where if you run a Comrade, you can get a plaque. I bought my mum one as a birthday present a few years ago. I actually run in her Comrades number. She ran 6, and I've done 6 so far in her number. So, got her up there. So nobody ever talks about this part of the Comrades route. There are 3 relatively short climbs out of Drummond. They've each got a little short descent followed by the subsequent climb. And now on the last one, if you know the area, you'll see at the top of that hill is the Rob Roy. And yeah, this is the toughest part of the Downrun route, because you've gone a long way and the climbing is tough. There's a lot of camber on the road as well to deal with, and you're going to have to be prepared to lose time here. Save your effort. Don't put too much in here, because you've got all the descent coming. So yeah, it's hard work, this area, and nobody talks about it. Cresting the hill at Rob Roy, and now the downrun actually starts.
So that is a good example of not being fresh on the Comrades route, because there's actually a little descent here, and then you can see just ahead of me, after you cross the railway line where the station is, you still have another little climb up to the back of Curzon where I am now. then from here you're at Kearsley College, and now you really do start to descend. You've done almost 1,000 meters of elevation gain, and in total on the Comrades Route you've got 1,200, almost all done.
I think you'll find if you look at the profile that I'm at the same altitude as I started at, near the bottom of Botha. And that's in some stuff. Nearly done. In more ways than one. So we made it. Watch it just clicked over on 56. Long day, tough day, tough end to my peak mileage week. I don't think I'll get this much again. And now we're having to go to bed. And here's a smiley face waiting for me. Huh? Hello.
Okay, so apologies, I just had some problem with the software on my editing program getting the route profile in, and I did mention it a couple of times. So for the uninitiated, here is the route profile from the route tester. In total, you're doing about 1,100 meters of altitude gain, and you're finishing just below where you started. So overall, it actually is a pretty flat run. Here are the landmarks that I mentioned during the run. So there's the top of Polly Shorts, big climb out of Maritzburg. Then that's Tumble In at the bottom of Little Polly's. And you've got a long climb up to Unlast Road, which on Comrades Day will be at about 18.5 kilometers. Then from there, it is relatively flat until you get to the top of Harrison Flats. And as I said, that's a bit of a misnomer. Because you run up to the top either way. Then from there you descend through the Valley of 1,000 Hills to Bayard Store, which takes you to the foot of Nchanga. There's the top of Nchanga, where actual halfway will be at the Comrades Wall, just beyond Arthur's Seat. Then the Rob Roy is that peak there, and then you've got another short little climb which takes you up to Kearsley College, which is the top of Botha's Hill. And then you start to smash your legs on the way down if you run too hard. But from there on the Comrades Route, really there is a lot of descent. And from there, if you have done your preparation correctly and you've got anything left in you and you are still able to run relatively well, bearing in mind that you have run sort of 55 kilometers, you will be able to take advantage of the route, and you should be able to run a bit faster. So good luck for the 28th of August, and go well.